So Tampu Nelka Shiromala of Sri Lanka is the referee. And we are underway. 75-kilogram middleweight action between boxers from Cyprus and Slovenia. The boxer wearing red is Andrea Kockinu, 24 years of age. Participant in the 2019 European Games in Minsk in Belarus. Also competed in the part of the Olympic qualifier that took place in London. He was ringside for that tournament when it was unceremoniously halted midstream in the tournament, and when it resumed some 18 months later, or thereabouts, it took place in Paris. Kockinu competed at the part that unfolded in London, but was eliminated in the first preliminary round by the Belarusian veteran who made it through to Tokyo, Vitaly Bondarenka, and so couldn't contest or couldn't progress any closer through to the Olympic Games. First World Championships for him against the 31-year-old from Slovenia, Marko Makovic, who's had a stop-start career in AIBA-style boxing, but look at that for a reverse 1-2, right hand followed by the left for Mavkovic. His first national championships came way back in 2010. But he's only competed sporadically in the intervening years. Here he is competing in a global championships. Competed in the Maribor Cup in his homeland, where he came away with a bronze medal earlier this year. But other than that, very inconsistent, sporadic appearances in AIBA-style competitions, or competitions of AIBA-style boxing. But plenty of experience, and he's timing his man beautifully with that backhand. Kockinu trying to box his way into range, walking in behind a high-held guard, but he's not really looking to establish his lead left hand. And again, when he did try it, look at how he was beaten to the punch by a terrifically picked uppercut from Makovic. Attempted left hand to the body. Was caught by the elbow, but again, looking for that uppercut in between the hands of Kockinu. Here's the boxer wearing blue. "75 kilograms middleweight, if you're in with a man who's 31 and competes sporadically, then surely you want to test his conditioning. It's going to be fresh in the first round, but if you want to see how well conditioned he is, you've got to put in some investment in the first round to see how he responds if the contest is still unfolding deep into round 2 and 3. But at this type of tempo, I suggest that Makovic is going to be able to box all night long. But it's Kockinu who has taken the opening round, 10-9 across the board. Makovic might feel a little hard done by there, because he certainly enjoyed plenty of success with shots such as that. Kockinu always in it. But he's taken it unanimously. So what type of response will that bring about from Makovic? Having conceded the first unanimously, a round where he was competitive, but he hasn't taken a share of it for any of the 5 scoring judges. Now to begin the second round with a stiff left jab. Kockinu with that 1 round of insurance under his belt now, up on his toes and using the space of the ring. Counter left hand was the final shot of that trade-off. Fired in by Kockinos, who scores with a good backhand. Good spearing right hand to the body as Makovic comes back with a shot upstairs of his own. His attempted combination was long, going over the shoulders of Kockinos. Slovenia have sent 7 boxers to this World Championships. Kockinos part of a 4-strong boxing team from Cyprus. So the left hand short in that attempted 1-2. The right hand got a little bit closer. Good left jab landed by Kockinos, approaching the midpoint of this second round. That's a beautiful right hand lead scored by the boxer in red. Now Kockinos getting onto the front foot, looking to back up his man. The final shot of the coming together landed by Makovic. Single left hand went way over the top from the man in blue. Attempted right hand to the body. Perhaps a little bit smothered as Makovic attempted to sink it in. Good defense with the gloves and forearms from Kockinos to counter the hook. But there's a good spearing left jab from Makovic. Well, increasing amounts of leaning on in evidence here now. Oh, there's a good left hook landed on the inside by Makovic. Left hand success in response to that from Kockinos. He's been looking for that shot repeatedly, has the man in blue. The right hand turned underneath to the torso of his opponent. Got just a little closer on that final attempt, but again, the forearms providing a good line of defense for the Cypriot boxer. So Kockinos taking the second round on a 4-1 split. All square on the card of the judge from Sweden after 2 completed rounds. Some of the action from the second. So into the third and final round then. Thanks to Aiba Live. Oh, that's a beautiful right hand that causes Kockinos to become completely disorganized. And a follow-up combination has put him on really unsteady legs. The referee from Sri Lanka is calling the command of stop and issuing a standing 8 count. But this success has come early in the round and Kockinos is in desperate trouble here. And another right hand crashes home. Kockinos has got practically the entire round to negotiate. And Makovic, can he produce an inside the distance victory? One that he needed given the context of the scorecards coming into the third and final round. All square on the scorecard of the judge from Sweden, judge number 4. After that particular observer scored the second round in favor of Makovic. The first round was swept unanimously from Kockinos. And to his credit, Makovic, you can see Kockinos still on unsteady legs, and Makovic has got to let it all hang out here. Oh, beautiful right uppercut once again, and Kockinos still hasn't recovered. So this intervention will be benefiting Kockinos. Every second valuable in allowing His heads are clear and senses to recover. Remember, a boxer in shape, and these boxers will be in top shape because potentially they've got 6 bouts to negotiate to win gold. Doesn't take long for the tank to resume and get back to high levels once again. I was ringside in Belfast 20 years ago. Can you believe it? 20 years ago, I can scarcely believe it, when David Haye matched up against Odlanier Solis in the gold medal bout of the AIBA World Boxing Championships. And David Haye landed a cracking shot that had Solis out on his feet. The man's knees dipped. His eyes rolled backwards. David Haye missed with the follow-up, but in the time of the referee intervening and issuing the mandatory 8 count, Solis had recovered and went on to prevail in that contest and claim World Championship gold. But why I mention that was a clear example of how quickly a boxer who is in condition can recover after being shaken up by a perfectly placed punch. Now, I'm not sure whether Kockinos has recovered to the extent that Solis did in that gold medal bout in Belfast. Oh, and he comes back with a good right hand of his own, but I feel that Makovic has let the opportunity slip here. You can see that he's breathing through an open mouth, so perhaps he just couldn't summon up the reserves of energy. But remember, it's progression through to the next round of the World Championships. That is the prize. And despite enjoying that magnificent moment here in the 18 for 4 of the 5 scoring judges, his chin was checked, he was shaken up, and that is why he's giving Makovic that respect and his coaching team over in the other corner. Hasn't quite dodged a bullet, but he has survived what was shaping up to be a very difficult 3rd round indeed. Let's get the verdict. I think Kockinos is going through.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the bout number 65 in the ring A, the winner on points by split decision is the boxer out of the red.
And there's confirmation. Split decision victory for Andreas Kockinos, where he endured a torrid 3rd round, taking it on points 3-1. Mr. Beckles of Trinidad and Tobago had it all squared, 28 points apiece. The other 4 scorecards, 28-29 across the board, 3 of them in favor of Kockinos.